Picture a world without Google, no GPS, no smartphones, no social media. Now picture a world where all these things are a few weeks away from disappearing. For this is the world that we live in if it weren't for one machine, the first supercomputer. It could have been the end of everything we know and love about life today. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that like button and let's get started. The year is 1945, and for the first time in history, the world has seen an electronic numerical integrator and computer. More commonly known as the ENIAC, this behemoth was the first general-purpose electronic digital computer. Measuring 30 feet wide and 8 feet tall, it weighed around 30 tons and contained 18,000 vacuum tubes, 70,000 resistors, 10,000 capacitors, and 500 switches. It was designed by John Morkley and J. Presper Eckert at the University of Pennsylvania for the Ball-Top Army. However, the Ball-Top Army soon realized that the ENIAC wasn't as useful as they had hoped. Despite being able to calculate complex ballistic tables faster than any human, it was limited to solving only one specific problem at a time. This is because the ENIAC lacked programming capabilities and instead had to be manually rewired for each new task. But despite this major setback, the birth of the ENIAC marked a significant milestone in the history of computing and set the stage for the incredible innovations that were yet to come. The real heroes behind ENIAC weren't just the engineers. It was programmed by 6 brilliant women, often called the ENIAC 6. Kathleen McNulty, Jean Jennings, Betty Snyder, Marlon Westkoff, Ruth Lichterman, and Frances Bylas were the pioneers of coding. And yes, they were the world's first software developers. Fast forward to the dawn of the Cold War era, and the world finds itself on the brink of an unprecedented technological revolution. Amidst the growing tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union, a race begins to develop advanced technologies that will give each side the upper hand. And at the center of this competition is a top-secret British innovation, Colossus. Colossus, a series of electronic computers developed in Britain at the start of the Cold War, is a top-secret innovation that played a crucial role in the Allied victory during World War II. The Colossus Mark I, the first of 4 iterations, was built in 1943 at the Government Code and Cipher School in Bletchley Park, Buckinghamshire, under the direction of the brilliant mathematician and codebreaker Tommy Flowers. The Colossus was designed to help break German military codes and ciphers, which was essential to the Allied war effort. One of the most important contributions of the Colossus was its ability to quickly search for patterns in massive amounts of data. This was done by feeding the machine with punched paper tape containing the Enigma machine's encrypted messages, which would then be analyzed to identify potential matches. Once a match was found, operators could then decipher the message and gain valuable insights into German military operations. The secrecy surrounding the Colossus was so tight that its existence was not declassified until decades after the war had ended. Even the people who worked on the project were sworn to secrecy and were not allowed to discuss it with anyone outside of Bletchley Park. This was done to ensure that the Germans would not discover that their codes had been broken, which could have compromised the entire Allied war effort. Despite the secrecy, the Colossus proved to be a vital asset to the Allied forces and played a crucial role in breaking the Enigma code. The Colossus Mark I was followed by 3 more iterations, each of which was more powerful than the last. By the end of the war, there were 9 Colossus computers in operation at Bletchley Park, helping to break German codes and ciphers. The legacy of the Colossus lives on today, with many people considering it to be the first ever computer. Its innovative use of electronics and its ability to quickly search through massive amounts of data made it a truly remarkable invention. Furthermore, the story of the Colossus is also a reminder of the importance of secrecy and the lengths to which governments will go to protect their most valuable secrets. In the years following World War II, the demand for faster and more powerful computers grew rapidly. This was driven in part by the start of the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union, as well as the increasing complexity of scientific research. As a result, There was a need for a computer that could perform calculations and manipulate data at speeds that were far beyond the capabilities of the ENIAC or the Colossus. Enter Seymour Cray, an American engineer and computer scientist who is widely regarded as the father of supercomputing. In the early 1960s, Cray began to develop a new type of computer that would be capable of performing complex calculations at unprecedented speeds. He wanted to create a machine that could process data quickly enough to keep up with the demands of modern scientific research. The CDC 6600 was a game changer, and it quickly became one of the most powerful computers in the world. Cray's innovative design and engineering skills led to the creation of a machine that not only pushed the boundaries of what was possible, but also laid the foundation for the future of supercomputing. The CDC 6600's impact went far beyond the realm of computing. Its ability to process vast amounts of data quickly and accurately revolutionized fields such as weather forecasting, scientific research, and engineering. It enabled scientists to make breakthroughs that were previously unimaginable and helped industries to make better decisions based on accurate and timely data. In the decades since the CDC 6600 was created, supercomputers have become an indispensable part of our society. They are used in a wide range of fields to solve some of the most complex problems facing humanity. From predicting natural disasters to developing new medical treatments, supercomputers are helping us to understand and interact with the world around us in ways that were never before possible. The legacy of the CDC 6600 and the brilliant minds that created it continue to inspire innovation and push the boundaries of what is possible in the world of computing. The story of how the first supercomputer was born is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. So next time you tap on your screen, swipe, scroll, or yell at Alexa, remember, it all began with a room-sized box of blinking lights, buzzing tubes, and 6 badass women reprogramming history. Fact Me Today, where we dig into the dirty, nerdy, and totally geeky side of history. Hit that like button if you've ever cursed at your computer. Subscribe for more shocking stories from the past you won't find in your textbook. And hey, next time you're lagging, just remember, at least you're not using ENIAC.